Live from Austin, Texas, this is Speak to Graffo. I'm Joe Bob Grimes, head of security up here at Speak to Graffo, and I would like to say something real quick. You hear folks say that there's no more real men and things like this, and I would like to respectfully disagree with those people. Case in point, Mr. Graffo.
Thank you, Joe Bob. That's one heck of an introduction. I appreciate that. And I am Graffo, and I'm here to draw for you. And like you said, you got Joe Bob Grimes over there yelling in the booth. And I also have Trixie DelMonte in the booth as well. She's our director.
Hello.
And she does a great job.
Thank you, Graffo.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be doing a little bit of drawing again tonight. But unlike last week, it's not raining. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, it's a little wet out though.
It was
right?
raining. It was raining this morning.
It was raining this morning, but it's
Where
dry
I
now.
was.
Well,
That was over at Williamson.
all my paper got really wet from last week. I mean, just crumpled up wet and warped and everything else. I had to put a bunch of books on it because I want to save my paper, you know. And that's what I did. And it's still kind of wrinkly, but that's all right. We'll deal with it. We shall deal.
So we should tell our viewers to call in 512-472-2255. We're taking calls for the whole hour, right, Graffo?
Thank you, Trixie DelMonte. That's true. That's true. Does anybody know the date today?
Yeah, it's up on the big board there.
Oh.
Can you see it? It's a little tiny.
I wasn't looking.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I think July 24th, 2014.
All right, cool. Groovy, baby. I'm assuming everybody had a good weekend?
I think so.
Yeah?
I'm assuming so, too.
Mine was eventful.
Of course, that was days ago. I don't know how y'all can even remember it. I think for a second there, I thought it was Monday.
Oh, yeah, our old time slot?
Yeah, our old time
Yeah.
slot. But now we're on Thursdays at 10:30. The old folks are going to bed. It's just us and the viewers, us and the cool people hanging in there.
You know, thinking it's Monday, the mind will do that because it's habit. That's like
Right.
the dog. It's like they say the scientists did, where they ring the bell on the dog,
Pavlov?
or I don't know what its name was, but they'd ring the bell on it, and then it'd come on out, and I guess its mouth was watered or something.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the dog named Pavlov, Joe Bob. It was the scientist or the bearded Russian dude that was doing the experiment. I don't know if he's a scientist. You know. Yeah, Pavlov's dog. Everybody knows about that. What do you think of my animated mask here?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'll get rid of it. We'll move on. What were we listening to earlier? Was that like, that was Bach?
Yeah, it'll come back on
Okay.
about halfway through the show.
I love Bach.
Yeah, he He also wrote the music to our intro and outro.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he performed it.
Yeah, at the time, but
Oh.
Anon one performs our intro outro.
Oh, it wasn't him? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has a digital recording from him.
Nope.
Back in the day.
I doubt it. But you know, they used to record on paper rolls before phonograph. Did you know that?
What, music?
Yeah. Guy would sit there and bang on the piano, and it would punch holes in paper like an IBM machine, which I don't endorse.
You talking about player piano?
Kinda. The guy that would record the music for the player piano. I'm on shaky ground. I'm not a musicologist or anything. Okay. Let's push on.
So now that would be a mask. That's like one of those big old tribal masks.
That is a mask.
That's like with the people on the King Kong movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's not King Kong though.
No, I didn't think it was.
Okay. Let me put some hair on him. Kong style.
Make him like a hairy man.
Yeah, hair suit.
Like he's a Mediterranean fella or something.
I was just thinking about under the arms.
Go for it. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Now he looks real.
Hold it. What about this, Trix? Should I do this?
Oh yeah, he looks like a guy that should have hairy legs, right?
Yeah. Maybe he's not fully dressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about hairy legs?
Well.
Trixie DelMonte?
I don't know. Don't most people have hairy legs?
I don't know. I'm sure there's people groups that are absent hair on the legs.
Do you shave your legs, Graffo?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No way. Should I? Would that be interesting?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen your legs.
No. I got great legs though. Great legs. Surmounted by a huge belly. Great legs, pot belly.
So the hair on and everything on us is a kind of a holdover or a whatchamacallit from what we used to have, or is that what it is?
Yeah, it's to retain body heat.
Okay, but it don't do it. I mean, that's what's kind of funny though, because you go up Scandinavia, they're not real hairy, but you go on down to say Greece, start getting more hair on them, which that don't add up with the.
I don't know where you're getting this unhairy Scandinavian thing though. Blonde people are hairy. They're horribly hairy.
Okay.
It's like a hair grenade went off on them or something.
That's not been my experience.
Okay, whatever. Moving on.
I think you just seen too many Robert Redford movies.
I don't know about that. Is he Scandinavian?
Well, he's blonde and he's hairy.
Okay.
And that's as far as I want to go.
Oh, let's just say he's got great hair on his head.
He's got a good, yeah. He's set up there.
Yeah. That's what made him a big star. It wasn't his acting ability, which is passable, right? I mean, what's your favorite Redford movie? Do you have one? Have you thought of this?
Oh, I could. Where do you want to start?
Start anywhere.
Okay, The Sting.
That's not bad.
No, it's not.
Who directed that?
George Roy Hill. Judge.
God,
I think it's George Roy Hill.
That's pretty good, man. I wouldn't know that.
Okay, no, but I stopped and thought for a sec. Jeremiah Johnson is what it would have to be.
That's okay. What about
That's okay. All right.
7 Days of the Condor?
That's great.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Where are we going with this?
Is it 7 or is it 3?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Speaking of condors, let's do that. It's kind of a 70s Cold War type of espionage thing going on there. I know Trix hasn't piped up, so I don't think she's seen it.
What, your bird there?
No, the movie.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, that's cool. No problem.
She's more like she'd know about Goonies or the back.
You know, I've never
Future.
seen that. Goonies is an influential movie that people talk about, probably people younger than myself, but I've never seen it. Should I?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Oh,
Watch it with a youngster
Yeah,
who hadn't
whatever.
seen it.
I'm
You
not
want to get
gonna-
the full effect.
that's all right. I don't want to.
Well, okay. Well, I thought you was asking me if you.
Well,
I wouldn't have jumped in there and.
No,
let,
I
you
know. That's fine. It's just that I really don't want to.
Okay.
It was a good idea, but
I saw the last Redford one
what was that?
where he was out on the sailboat. He was the only actor in it. There was almost no dialogue.
Oh, God. I bet that went on forever.
I thought it was good.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he break the fourth wall like I do? You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Oh. I don't even know what a condor is, man.
Well, I do.
It's a large bird.
It's basically a big old vulture, buzzard.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's a what you call it? Eats scavenges.
It's a carrion eating bird.
Okay.
Not carry on, but carrion.
Right.
Yeah. Far out, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the biggest. I think that the vultures and the buzzards they're grouped over with the ones that eat the meat in a more active form, so to speak. You know, going after it, hunting.
So what is it we see around here, Joe Bob? You seem to know a lot about these things. Are we seeing turkey buzzards?
I always wanted to be able to call them vultures, so I could say I'm looking at a vulture.
They're not vultures.
No, they demote them down to a buzzard.
Yeah. That buzzard's all right, man.
Well, over in California, they got condors.
Yeah, I know. They're protected, too.
Oh yeah, there's not too many of them left.
Yep.
Which I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything personal against them, but is this really something, we need to go out of our way to try to keep around?
Well, it's California. I don't think it concerns you. Hey, Joe Bob, how do you feel? There's a lot of things going on in the world today. We're living in interesting times, are we not?
Sure we are.
How do you feel about, well, we all feel bad about that plane shot down over Ukraine, right? That's a no-brainer.
Well, yeah, it was a bunch of people a bunch of AIDS researchers and their families, I thought, trying to fix diseases.
Terrible. A
and
lot of
everything.
Dutch people, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're good.
What do you think? They are good. What do you think about the conflict over there in the Middle East? Well, hold it. Let me back up. How do you feel about the current Israeli-Palestinian conflict?
Yeah, because you need to narrow it down.
I had to narrow that down,
it's-
man. Sorry about
You
that.
kind of get confusing there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you ever look at it on a map? Like,
I guess.
cause if you just look at the predominant cultural, I don't want to say, just where, in as much as the folks around there have managed to, I guess what I'm trying to say is
Screw things up?
no,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
we're not there yet. I'm just
Okay, all
trying to say that I guess the cultural, linguistic, the whole where they fit on the matrix of being what language they speak and how they worship their I guess their religion and their language.
Would you like to speak to Graffo?
Okay, if you look in Israel, it's a tiny little island surrounded by just a big old mess of just all one kind of people, and none of them are too crazy about the people on that little island.
Sure.
Hey, Graffo, you
Yeah.
ready for a call?
Yeah, well, yeah, I am. But thank you, Joe Bob, for clearing that up.
No problem.
I feel a lot smarter than I did a minute ago.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Hey, caller, what's going on, man?
Well, hold on. I have to put him on air.
I see the red light.
Okay, he's on the air now.
Caller, are you on the air with us?
I suppose so.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's happening, everybody?
Not too much. How you been?
Oh, fairly good.
Yeah?
Been in the dog days of summer here.
I know.
I
But
think they've begun.
it did rain on us, so we're really not suffering too bad, are we?
Well, nah. It could be worse. Like you said, we could be in Israel, Palestine, or Ukraine, or something like that.
Right. Dude, we're gonna get a cold front next week. How do you like that?
Sure. The more the merrier, man.
Absolutely.
Let's get those polar vortexes coming.
Is that what that is?
I don't know for sure. That's what that last one we had was.
Sounded good, man. Vortex coming all the way down.
Oh, I guess that was just last week, huh?
Yeah.
Because you were mentioning how it was raining last week, and I called last week, and I had to shut my window. I had my window open, and I had to shut it because it was starting to come in. So
You probably didn't want people to hear you.
well, I didn't know if it was going to come on the show or not. I mean, it was like thundering and lightning, and so I didn't.
I know. I already complained about that once. All my material got soaked in my car, so I'm actually using the same paper from last week. I had to flatten it.
I don't think anybody minds.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I can't tell, Graffo.
All right. Well,
That's good on can.
wait till we get down to the really wet pages. So.
What could be watercolors then?
Yeah. Oh man, always witty there, Daedalus. What's going on, man? How was your day?
Oh, kind of blah. It's been kind of a blah few days. Not much going on. It's hot. Ate too much this weekend, and I felt like a overstuffed alligator all week, I think.
Yeah. What'd you have? Like meat?
Yeah. Well, we went and had met the family dinner for Mexican food, and I had carnitas.
Oh
and,
man. That's like fried something.
Like fried pork. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like fried pork tacos, kind of.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good.
But ever since then, I've been, I don't know, one of those miserable weeks, I guess.
Right. I can dig that.
Yeah, y'all were talking about the condors, and it reminded me of a story, the Johnny Cash story about the condors. Did y'all hear that one?
No, lay it on us, man.
Let's hear it.
Like in the I want to say it's late 60s, 68 or 69, something like that. He was driving an old beater truck through one of the, national wildlife areas there in California. And the truck broke down or whatever and parked it. He got out, I don't remember what was wrong with it. Anyway, the truck caught the forest on fire. And it was one of those condor protection habits, whatever, and it burned this whole area down. Like, I don't know how many square miles it burned down. And they arrested him for it, and the U.S. government prosecuted him for negligence for burning down the condor habitat.
And was he a big star? What year was this?
Yeah, this is like in '68. Yeah, he's like one of the most famous.
Wow. He may have been a little tipsy at the time.
Well, I don't think
strung out, maybe.
I don't think he was ever sober before whatever year.
Right. Wow,
So,
man.
Yeah.
Burned the condor out of his habitat.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's a pretty good area. There's some kind of famous quip. Of course, he did something about he's the only person to ever be successfully sued by the government for killing condors with a forest fire or something like that. So.
Well, better him than you or me, right?
Yeah.
He could get away with that a little bit easier.
Right. We're not a famous musician.
Right. I don't think I've ever done anything to any endangered species myself.
Well, I'll let you go on that one.
Well, you could let me go, but I was completely innocent. Get rid of that condor. I'm not a big hunter. I don't shoot things myself, but I'm not against it. So.
No, I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Went a few times when I was a kid, but whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Who's that? Somebody's talking.
No, I'm ruffling some. I'm digging through my box here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, no. I'd call in and shoot the breeze with y'all.
Oh, that's cool. What do you think of all that, Joe Bob?
Well, what I would like to ask is, does anybody remember Condor Man, the movie?
Yeah.
Daedalus does.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Y'all mentioned 3 Days of the Condor. I remember seeing that one, and I was kind of like, why haven't I ever heard of this movie? I was probably about like 13 or 12 or something like that. I thought it was awesome. So.
No, you heard
Condor
of 3 Days of the Condor, but what about Condor Man?
Yeah, where he had the little car and the suit that was kind of like gold feathers or something. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I do remember it.
Well, yeah. Well, he was almost like it was like a comedy, but he was almost a superhero.
Yeah, totally. Dang, I might have to watch that one again sometime. It's probably been a long time, but I have seen it.
Well, and then when I was a kid, it was like he had some kind of thing, like almost like a Lamborghini or something. Plus, he could fly. So it's probably a horrible movie. That's why we never hear about it. But
Are y'all making this up? I've never heard of
real.
this. Really?
I mean, he had like a logo on his chest. I don't remember if it was a C or kind of like a little condor shape or something. Yeah, I mean, he had like the logo, superhero suit and everything. I don't know. I'm probably lying, but...
That's a good lie, though.
he had a suit. He had a colorful suit. I remember that.
Yeah. And I kind of remember a scene where he was like on top of a cliff or something, and he would jump off and he'd use his wings and he could soar down on stuff. I don't remember.
That sounds like a cartoon. Is that what we're talking about here?
No, it's a live-action movie.
Huh.
Right.
Huh.
Probably was made in, I don't know,
early 80s.
70s.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Early 80s, late 70s, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been like maybe 79 or something, but I'm thinking more like 80, 81.
I think I was already doing very adult things by that time. You know what I mean? I had my hands full.
1981.
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah.
All right.
that?
Who was the star?
Some dude named Michael Crawford.
Okay, yeah.
Never heard of him.
He didn't make it too far after Condor Man.
No,
did he?
Condor Man killed his career.
Oh, it was a Walt Disney movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's when they were, I guess, starting to do a bunch of live-action movies or something. Yeah, his suit looks like a condor, and he's got big old, like, Leonardo da Vinci-type wings that are all, like, scissor mechanical things that fold out.
Now,
Sure.
was this a serious movie?
I think it was a little bit of a comedy.
Oh, okay, I hope so.
I mean, it says cartoon. Well, he's a cartoonist apparently. Cartoonist Woody becomes the superhero he draws.
Oh,
Using
okay.
his gadgets, he helps a Soviet spy defect to the West.
You know, I'm
Sounds like it
thinking.
could be you, boss.
Yeah, I'm thinking about becoming a superhero. And we get in a
What
little
would your
bit better
superpower
shape,
be?
you know.
What superpower would you pick?
The ability to sleep anywhere at any time.
The power of narcolepsy.
That's right. The power of narcolepsy, which I think I already have.
Yeah.
Joe Bob, what powers do you have?
Well, I know, what's right, and I know what's right.
That doesn't really count, man.
Well, it's more than what some people have, evidently, if you look
Yeah,
around.
well, that's true. That's true.
I didn't have any funny quip for that one.
Well, I thought you had quips for everything.
No.
No.
Like I said, it's been a bad week, man. So.
Well, next week's going to be a lot better. This week's almost done. You just got to get through it.
That's true.
Yeah. And
Kind of like one of those. Oh, I don't know. Go ahead.
are you still working on that carnitas? Is that the problem?
Oh man, I don't know. It may be working on down there somewhere. And it wasn't. They weren't even that good.
Oh,
That's the
dear.
problem. I did not suffer for my art at all. I am suffering, but not for art.
Yeah.
For
Was it one of those deals where you go to the restaurant and there's a lot going on and you open the menu and the menu's got so many things on it you can't make up your mind? It's one of those deals, man?
oh, not too bad.
No? Okay.
It was a pretty straightforward Tex-Mex type of joint.
I
So,
see.
Probably.
Probably.
Wait a minute. I want to maybe everybody here can help me out here for a second. I had a discussion about this today. Now, what's the deal? What is Tex-Mex, and why is it different in some
I always-
places? And what's the story there? What's the?
I just think of Tex-Mex as being kind of like the Jim Gaffigan joke about it's just different varieties of corn tortilla, beans, cheese. folded different ways. That's
Well,
kinda
I
how
mean,
think of
but I
Mexican.
mean, like if you go into interior Mexican does not have like all the cheese.
Of course, in Mexican depends. When you go down to southern Mexico or over towards Guadalajara, it varies quite a bit too. So
Have you been around Mexico?
no, just the border and stuff.
Oh yeah, me too.
Just seeing it like on travel shows and stuff.
Well, I take it back, man. One time I took a train all over Mexico, and it was fun. I was with some friends. We were drinking, went up in the mountains, and I felt terrible. End of story. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't been up to the mountains in a long time, but it seems like that up there, you're miserable at night. Like I don't know, my shoulders always ache, and
Well, it's cold.
I don't know. Well, I was just talking about the altitude change where it messes with you.
Oh well, it did. I'm definitely a flatlander, but I love the mountains. I like looking at the mountains. Apparently, the mountains don't like me so much.
Yeah, you probably going all around Mexico would be really cool, but I don't know with the current situation.
With the cartels running rampant.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good point.
it'd be cool. Mexico has a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
eat, all that experience.
All right, well, hey, Daedalus, let's get serious for just a second. What do you think about that flood of humanity spilling over the border right now?
Well, here's my opinions on that.
Okay.
It's largely kind of our fault, so I think we should take care of them.
Okay. Joe Bob?
He done opened up a can of worms on that one.
The decades-long U.S. intervention in South and Central American countries' affairs to supporting our own version of terrorists against governments that we don't like or overthrowing them.
Okay.
The persecution of the drug war that creates the environment for the cartels to operate in.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah.
So all these things combined.
Yeah,
create
right
a
on.
situation
Well-
in countries like Honduras, Guatemala, even Mexico, where these kids have a choice to live this shitty life, or maybe we'll try to get on a train right on the top of it and see if we can get to the United States. And
Well, I mean, there's no question as to what I would do. I'd get up here as fast as I could.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. However,
Well, okay. Well, now the deal. Okay. Now what's happening is what you got is now. I'm not saying that he's not. Okay. Dallas. I know better than to. He knows what he's talking about.
Sure he
Fine.
does.
Sure. But what you got is you got a situation where there's so many complexities and like how many millions of people you got going. People over here doing this. People over here on the other side doing this. Just and then all the way through different kind of. You can't sum it up in such a simple. You can't just throw open the doors and let everybody who wants to walk across. I'm sorry.
Well, that's how our country was created.
Well, I know they had to get across the damn ocean.
Well, yeah.
Talk about a wall.
We'll just get in these rickety boats, and we're going to go. And when we show up, that's where we're going to live.
I know,
The
but
history of immigration law has always been, let's not let those people that seem different in. Not that they're bad.
you think it's like a racial thing that?
Totally. I mean, the history of immigration law has always been, we don't want those types of people, those, that they didn't consider to be like them.
We let in a lot of Italians, didn't we?
Well, Italians, Greeks, those type of people weren't really true European. They were Catholics. And, speaking of hairy, they were more hairy, and they didn't believe the right things, and they were more likely to be communist, and they were lazy, or, whatever, all these stereotypes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
They weren't English.
Okay, but now, come this time, modern times, right now times, we had more sympathy for the, now we look back and we say, hey, look at what we did to the Indians. Well, now we're the Indians in this situation because here we are trying to set up doing what we're doing, and they're coming over.
I think the preferred nomenclature is Indigenous American.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
My whole point is, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
man.
think that we can compare our situation with a few thousand kids coming from Central America as to the near total genocide of the native peoples of this continent.
Not yet.
In fact, those people have probably more right genetically to be in this country than we do.
Okay,
now,
well, now
Daedalus,
just slow
don't
down.
cross any lines.
Slow down there for a second now.
Hang on, buddy.
Okay. Now yeah.
If you want to make it a genetic who was here first type of thing.
Well, let's do it. Let's have that be the kind of the, well, let's let that be the litmus test, so to speak. Have a if they're more than, let's say, if they're 75% indigenous blood, then let them in. But if they're,
we need to figure out what the cutoff is, I guess, huh?
We got to figure out something.
Yeah, we got to figure out
I always
something.
wanted to take that test that shows your X% European, X% Asian, which will be your Native American or Asian, and percentage African. I always wonder how that broke down.
Oh, well, you've got 3% Neanderthal right off the bat. You know that, right?
Cool. No, I don't know, but I'm sure we got
I think it's more than that. I think it's five or six.
Three to five if you're European, if you're a descendant of Europeans.
I think if you're out of Africa, period.
Really?
Yeah, it's outside of Africa is where it
Turn that down, and I'll let you know you're on hold, okay?
where it's the because that
Joe
was
Bob,
where the
have you been
admixture-
smoking dope?
No, I haven't. And you
Okay.
know what?
What?
Since when?
Neanderthals smoking dope?
Oh,
they're probably
Neanderthals
into all
have the
kinds of
best
stuff.
dope, man.
They're probably because they didn't have the kind of complicated ethical, legal,
Precisely.
they didn't even have writing, so they had to, each different family and tribe probably made up their own
That's
rules.
right.
If time machines really existed, the recorded time era, like prehistoric, I would love to see that era. Like the stereotypical caveman days, Cro-Magnons, Neanderthals, all that kind of stuff.
Paleolithic, Mesolithic.
Deep history.
Yeah, I would love to see how that all went down.
That's when they made the cave paintings and stuff.
Yeah, totally. I love that stuff.
They
I
make
do
some
too,
more.
man.
They make some good movies about that.
Have
Yeah,
they?
the Cave of
They know they
Forgotten
need to.
Oh.
No, but have you seen the Werner Herzog movie, The Cave of Forgotten Dreams?
Well, let me tell you about me in that movie, okay?
Okay.
All right. So,
So, okay.
well, I'm gonna say this real quick. Then he made some good movies, but I don't want to. When I'm seeing something, it's almost sacred there, and I don't want to hear him talking through the whole thing, telling me what he thinks it is.
I can jive with that. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I want to get it, and I want to watch it on mute first.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Well, or maybe
I would
make
like
some
to have it
play some tribal
light
music
by
or something.
Torchlight. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, have it pretend, light the documentary like by torchlight, and you're just walking through and like making it like, I don't know, maybe how you would see it back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Where was I going with this?
Speaking of Werner Herzog, find that one where he did about the little small Florida town. That's a good one too. I don't remember the name of it.
I'm not sure if I saw that one.
It's from the late 70s, early 80s, and he's just like going around filming people that live in this small, I think it's like in the Panhandle, so you know how Florida is.
That sounds good.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it's interesting.
Have you seen The Wild Blue Yonder?
No.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Well-
I was on a kick of his stuff there for a while, so I haven't seen. I'll check him out though.
Daedalus, I hate to tell you this, your time is getting shorter every time, man. What's going on with that?
I just call in, get it jump started, I guess.
Man, you did it. You're the catalyst.
Get the catalyst, Daedalus.
Daedalus the Catalyst.
Daedalus the catalyst. Well, thank you, my friend. I hope we talk to you next week.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Peace, my brother.
Bye.
He's a great guy.
Okay, Gabe, you're on the air.
Hi, I was wondering what you're drawing over there.
I have no idea, my friend. Can I try to draw something from you?
Yeah, draw a flamingo.
A flamingo. Okay, let me write that down so I don't forget. Why a flamingo? Did you steal one out of somebody's front yard?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Flamingo.
Where are you calling from today?
Austin, Texas.
Okay. So you have taken a few flamingos.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do they got? They got like a long beak, right?
Yeah, like a long beak, long leg.
Curves downward like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching it. I mean, I think it's a little delayed.
Oh, yeah, you're on like a couple seconds delay there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We can deal with that. And
Okay. I really like your hat.
oh, thanks. I got it here in Austin, Texas. I won't tell you where because you'll go get one.
Yeah. So what's your show ultimately about?
Ultimately, it's a talk show where people like you, Gabe, call in and we just shoot the bull.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen it before? I didn't think so. I can hear myself in the
tell him-
background.
Yeah.
Gabe, turn down your TV, please.
Okay. I turned it down.
Yeah,
That was
don't.
a good flamingo.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised because I don't
Right in
really.
the pussy.
What's that? Say it again. Oh,
I think he said pussy.
yeah, he's trying to get one over on us, but we can handle that kind of talk.
We're okay with, yeah.
Hey, Gabe, why'd you hang up, man? What are you scared of?
No kidding.
Graffo ain't gonna reach through the TV screen and bite you there. You should have stayed on and talked about whatever it was you had to say.
Joe Bob, was he calling me a pussy?
No, I think he was saying that by virtue of having your own show, something, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sometimes callers like to call in and say, like, what, some...
Words?
Poo-poo.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. You can turn your TV up now, Gabe.
Maybe he'll call back?
Maybe. I would like an explanation.
I think he's a solid guy, but he kind of, he just kind of reached his zenith or something. And
Sounded like he was getting a little bit loose to me, Joe Bob.
yeah, and if he could have maybe brought it down a notch, he could have gotten a little bit loose but still talked. But what he did was he
He thought he was pulling a fast one.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad he said flamingo. He could have gotten real complicated with that. That would have really messed me up. Flamingo in a school bus, right there, I got problems.
Now, is that a flamingo or a stork? Because he's got the hat like he's going to deliver the baby.
He does have the hat, doesn't he?
And his cigar could almost be a Vlasic pickle.
Oh, man. Is that where I got that?
I don't know.
So, stork, they got like the large under chin.
I just know they wear the hats when they're delivering the babies
All right,
down the
well,
chimneys.
work with me. They've got this going on. That's the top part of the bill.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a different beak there.
Yeah, you had it right. You had it right on the flamingo.
Now, what am I thinking of that does this?
Oh, that's a
The
pelican.
Oh, that's a pelican. Okay. So, all right. Bear with me. And yeah, they do have, you know why they have the hat?
Why is that?
They're delivering like a telegram, like a baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Before our time, Joe Bob, people used to send telegrams.
Yeah, what's your first name?
And they get some kid on a bike and he'd wear a hat.
All right. Okay, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Hey, we got a caller on line 1. Are you ready, guys?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Do it.
Welcome, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, not a lot. Waiting on a pizza.
Oh, that sounds great. Where are you now?
Yeah, man, I just wanted to call and just let you guys know that I don't know what that guy said at the end there, but that was messed up.
Well, I mean, we were kind of interested. We're not going to freak out or anything.
Right.
We've heard the word before.
Yeah, we can say it again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's the background? Is that a swamp in the background?
Yeah. Yeah. Trixie, where is this, Trix?
Oh, is it one of those cool green screens?
I don't remember.
I don't know. What's that?
Yeah, it's a blue screen, and we put that
sweet.
background
I've
up
heard
there.
of the green ones.
Yeah, no, this one's a blue one.
Cool. So where are you guys from?
Austin.
Yeah, we're from around here.
Right on. When did you learn to draw?
When or where?
Or when? I guess where. Oh, when? Sure.
Well, I've been drawing all my life, and pretty much I'm self-taught, but I have had art instruction.
Cool. It's a different concept.
Oh,
To have
thanks.
a talk show with like the art going on. It's kind of cool.
Well, we thought it would be a little bit different.
Keep it weird, right?
Yeah, we're still hammering this thing out, but we're having fun with it. You haven't seen us before, I take it.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
It's my first time. How long have I been doing it?
Trixie?
This is show number 13, but Graffo's
Alright.
been doing this. How many shows did you do before?
Oh, I
came around?
think I've done this. This is my 1,000th show.
Oh, wow.
Is that right, Trix?
I'm not sure.
No, okay, maybe it's
maybe have-
50.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got the pizza guy here.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to let y'all go. But
damn
it's
it.
a pleasure talking with you.
Okay,
thanks
bro.
for calling.
All
Later.
right. Bye-bye.
You know, I think he's got the better deal.
I wouldn't mind having a
The
slice of the
pizza?
pizza.
No kidding. I wonder who he's got that from, but we can't talk about that, can we?
Well, we could talk about it as long as
Don't talk
nobody
about.
prices.
He's having it delivered, man.
Maybe we should get it delivered.
I know.
What would you get?
I would get like sausage or pepperoni. I like meat.
I'd get thin crust supreme from the one hut.
What's Supreme?
Supreme is just the works.
Everything?
Well, it's the way they do their thin crust supreme over at Pizza Hut.
I mean, I like thin crust. I go for like local stuff.
That's noble. I go for taste.
Yeah. Well,
So you go to East Side Pies or
yeah, something like that. Well, let me ask you, Joe Bob, do you like, you say Supreme, you like do anchovies and
I love it. I'll have anchovies,
Yeah.
but that's usually not what they mean, especially if it's a chain. They don't mean anchovies.
what in the hell do they mean, man?
They mean peppers, they mean onions, they mean probably pepperoni, probably hamburger, black olives. That's a big one for me.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I like olives by themselves, but
But not
not on my pie.
you don't approve of them.
Not black
Yeah.
olives.
Yeah, you just like the green. You just like the green ones.
I love olives, man.
Black ones.
I like them stuffed with almonds. I like them little pimentos in them.
Almonds.
No, olives. Olives.
Olives stuffed with almonds.
Yeah, they got them.
So you don't have something that hard and crunchy inside.
No,
of something
they
that's
get
soft.
soft. They're soaking in that brine or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I'd have to try it.
Oh, dude, I'm sure you would eat it.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Yeah. It's more like an assessment.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Graffo, I have our intermission ready, but I don't know if you want to take a break.
Well, we got 17 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
You think we'll lose our horde of watchers
I
if
don't
we
know.
do
I
that?
can stay in here and watch the phones while you take a break if you want. That's up
Let's
to you.
do it. Let's
Okay.
take a slight intermission.
Okay, like 30 seconds or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yeah, Joe Bob.
Sounds good.
All right. Joe Bob, I want you to help me call.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Do we have music going, Trixie?
Yeah, can you hear it?
No, sweetheart.
Okay. What about now?
Sounds great. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fantastic. Joe Bob, where are you?
He's he had to do some security.
Yeah, it's over there. That's over here by the ladder. Yeah. Man, I haven't drawn shit tonight. I really have. I've drawn 3 birds.
Do you need me to mute the microphones or anything?
No.
Okay. Just
No.
letting you know you're still.
I know,
Going
but
on the
I'm
air.
just upset that I've drawn things that I don't really care about so far. And, you know, this, that, and the other. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay, is the intermission
Thank you,
over?
Joe Bob.
Are we done
You
here?
are valuable. We're done.
Okay.
So you want to get down to brass tacks?
Yes, I do.
Is this microphone on?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh,
live.
wow. So you want to do like what?
Hey, can you sing? I'm thinking about pivoting on a dime here.
What do you want me to sing?
Well, we got music in the background. Can you sing to it?
Well, there was Bach before. I don't know the words to that.
It's in German.
Something on Martin Luther.
It's German.
Pen or something. Yeah, it's not going to be
Okay.
modern.
I'm feeling silly now.
Okay, well, maybe another time.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you know any Woody Guthrie?
No,
No.
I don't know what you got.
You don't? This land is your land?
I know that one.
Okay.
You want me to sing that?
Okay, you gonna draw something, Graffo?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Okay, let's. I thought that was funny.
We got a good concept of this.
We really do, man. Let's just go ahead and stick with it. Okay. Now, back to hats. Let's get back to hats, shall we? All right.
You're gonna keep drawing a bird and a hat?
No birds anymore.
Okay.
In fact, I will never draw another bird in a hat on this show again. That's my vow to you today, Trixie.
For the rest of the show, you mean? Or what?
Well, yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Hey, who picked out this song?
What?
Who picked out this song? Can you hear it?
I can barely hear it. Turn it up, baby.
Can you hear it now? I know you can. Who picked out this one?
Not me. I picked all JSB.
If it wasn't him, it was me. Yeah, I feel bad we cut Daedalus loose so soon.
Well,
Dude's a
he
fount of
Yeah,
information.
he can call back if he wants.
Well, he's not going to call back.
Well, he's a fan. I'm sure he's watching.
Well, he's not going to call back, I guarantee you. He's got too much pride.
I feel like
Nah.
now I feel my views on what we was talking about was all ignorant and everything.
I don't think
'Cause,
so.
Well, he was talking about stuff in countries I never even heard of down in South America and whatnot, and here I was saying, kind of made me feel stupid.
Hey, Joe Bob, since
Yeah?
you're feeling so stupid,
Yeah.
which is inaccurate, let me ask you, what part of the train is this?
Hey guys, guess who's on the line?
I don't know. Is it a girl?
He called back. Hey, Daedalus, you're on the air.
Oh, it's Daedalus again.
Hey, my first time as a 2-in-1 call in one show.
Ah, excellent. So I was going to ask Joe Bob what this part of the train was, the engine.
Which part?
rather. Yeah, this part.
I gotta look on the screen. I missed it.
All right.
Delay.
Look.
We always call them cow catchers.
Cow catcher. And this?
But I don't know the proper name.
Is that
This
the
is a light.
That's a light.
Oh yeah, that's a light. We got
And
the
this
back above it.
right here?
Yeah. Where
Smokestack.
the steam comes out. Yeah.
What is
Or not, the smoke from the boiler.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
what is this right here?
I don't know. I would assume maybe there's a bell in there or some pipes or something for the steam tubing or some kind of controls or valves.
Dude, that's a very good guess. Let me tell you what this is.
Okay.
This is a sand reservoir
Okay.
that allow sand to be pumped to the wheels.
Oh, for some traction.
For traction, very good.
That's cool.
Is that a mind blower?
Yeah. Have you ever ridden on an old steam engine like that?
No. Have you?
Yeah. When Colorado they have their Durango Silverton narrow gauge railroad, and it goes up about 30 miles up into the mountains.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Train. I mean, it's a full-size train, but you can go up there and ride it. And there's another one in New Mexico, Chama to somewhere in Colorado.
So you're a guy from out west, is that right?
Well, I was born in the Panhandle and raised there and around here and in New Mexico.
Far out, man.
All around Texas, New Mexico.
So you are
Which
a man
used to be
of the
part of
West.
Texas.
Say that again, Joe Bob?
Which used to be part of Texas.
Yes. The half I lived in was always actually that same part.
That's
Always
a good
the
point.
Rio Grande.
Wasn't Pikes Peak part of Texas at one time?
Yeah, if you can say that, there's that one map where that little sliver goes all the way up in the Colorado, even in the Wyoming a little bit. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We owned Wyoming at one time, Joe Bob.
That one map you see where it has that one spur that kicks way up north.
Right.
It goes into Wyoming like 100 miles. maybe.
Right. No, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's but of course, what lines you draw on a map and what territory you actively control are two different things.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Maybe Rick Perry be interested in trying to go grab back a piece of that or something.
Well, he may have tricked some people into thinking he's got some kind of power with those fancy new glasses.
he may go hire a Spanish company to do that or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Like the tolls on all those roads going up that way.
Precisely.
Yeah. I think we should look into that. Get him on this case.
Yeah.
Texas imperialism.
Exactly.
I don't know why we can't have. That's what New Mexico exists surely from Texas vacation in there.
The people in New Mexico don't like Texans, do they?
Well, it's that same thing with every resort-type touristy destination. These guys come in here, they're not from here, but without them, they wouldn't have any jobs.
Right. So they resent us.
Yeah.
They resent the hell out of us.
Yeah, like when I went to last year of high school in Cimarron, New Mexico, and you get people from Red River, New Mexico, going to that high school, and this town is mostly Texans coming there in the summer to cool off, enjoy the mountains, in the winter to go skiing. So, of course, everybody that lives there works at a little shop or the ski rental place or a restaurant, so.
Well, wait, but did they give you trouble, Daedalus? Is it some people we need to give a talk to or something?
When I lived up there, no.
Oh, okay.
They should be kissing our feet, man.
Yeah, I think I don't think most people actually have a real issue with it, but,
They pretend they do.
Hey, Graffo.
Right. I heard somebody speak to Graffo.
I didn't hear that.
No, it was me. I was speaking to Graffo.
Oh, what'd you say, sweetheart?
I was wondering if you were going to put a necklace on her.
Yeah, what kind do you want? Diamonds, rubies, pearls?
Yeah, pearl necklace.
Okay. Might take me a minute.
That's actually pretty fast.
It would be.
Here it is.
Oh, that's small. That's not.
You want more pearls?
A stopwatch.
Yeah.
I have to call Guinness World Book of Records.
Where are we going with this thing, man?
And,
Like I said, there still are some real men left.
This is something that's been bothering me. Several weeks ago, we were talking about the Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah?
I was just reminded of this, and you said that it was a 30-minute show, and I thought that it might have been an hour show. Well, I looked it up, and it turns out it was a 30-minute show, except for one season was all an hour long.
Oh, is that right?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you remember what episode that was or what happened?
Like season 1 and 2 were 30 minutes. Season 3 they were all an hour for some reason, and then season 4 is back to 30 minutes long.
Huh. Now, we were also talking about Night Gallery. Remember that?
Night Gallery, yeah, and I think we mentioned Outer Limits as well.
I read about Night Gallery that they didn't, like some of the episodes didn't even have a plot. They were just putting weird music to weird scenes, and it worked for them.
Kind of like the background of a Butthole Surfers concert.
Oh, yeah, man. By the way, I love the Surfers.
Man, I had never seen them, and is when the new Emos opened over there on Riverside. They opened that place up, however many years, 3 or 4 years ago now, and like, well, I better go see them, It's kind of like I've been in Austin all these years. One of my, I can't claim to be an Austinite and never have seen the Butthole Surfers,
I guess I can't claim to be an Austinite.
Well, or at least I guess if you know of them, know their songs, that gets you credit, I think. But anyway, it was so loud. And
Is that right?
I felt I was being sonically assaulted the entire show, which I think was the point.
I can't take that, man. I mean, call me an old fuddy-duddy, but I want to hear it, man.
Yeah, I'm totally with you too. But I felt like they were just trying to be as loud and kind of disjointed as possible or something. I don't know. Right. But it may be just where they are in their life at this point.
Well, they are into the whole shock thing.
Well, yeah, that was their whole shtick. So.
And I've talked to people that claim to know them, but you never know, and you hear stories.
Oh, yeah. Stories about everything.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when 101X first came on the air and Gibby had the talk show? Or I guess it's just a regular radio show.
No, I don't.
And, of course, it didn't last but, 6 months maybe. But it was the most awesome local radio show ever because he would just play whatever the hell he wanted, and you could tell when he was forced to play stuff like Green Day or whatever, he would say, like, here's another puke chunk, and he would play that, and then the rest of the show he would just play whatever.
Yeah.
And, sometimes be playing huge long songs or song after song after song, and, dead air, he'd be outside smoking or something, wouldn't even come in. I mean, it was a good show.
Dude, I do remember that. That was about 20 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 It was good, but it didn't last long, of course.
No. That's not commercial.
No, not at all. I was looking.
Graffo, you're gonna have to sign
Man,
us out
since I don't have concrete suggestions, I have to just trust my own instincts.
I think that's Joe Bob in a Sherman tank.
We're coming
Joe
to the
Bob's
end of the
got
show,
hair.
Graffo. Can you hear me? We're coming to the end of the show.
Oh, wow. Daedalus, see you next time.
All right, y'all have a good week.
All right, bro. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, gang.